You're not going to believe this. Meghan Markle steps on her own feet. One of her own stories, turns out she debunks herself. Most of the time, you're waiting for somebody to debunk you. No, not her. She takes the initiative. She's like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tell so many stories that I can't keep track of that I'm just gonna debunk myself. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna beat them to the punch in debunking me because I will debunk myself within my debunkability. Not only that, all right. So I got a video to show you where she debunks her own ridiculous story. Okay. Then on top of that, there is a brutal breakdown of this Michelin-star chef. But he says something, it's even better than what he says. He says this one key component that I don't know if a lot of people picked up on, but it is absolutely a Michelin-starred critique of the so-called Meghan Markle that debunks her own debunking. When you've got no badunkadunk, you're gonna debunk your own badunkadunk, and that can happen. It's happened to other people. Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's never happened to anybody. Nobody's never had a missing badunkadunk and then debunk their own badunkadunk. That's a difficult thing to do, and it's a difficult thing to say, as you just witnessed me doing. Let's get into this.
Once upon a time, I thought I was so smart, but now my life is falling apart. There's nothing I can do, a total eclipse of my hair part. Oh yeah. A total eclipse of my hair part. It's bad. Oh yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how's everybody doing? How you doing, folks? How's everything going? Are you all right? You having a good day? Is everything going all right, Liz? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being part of the show. Who loves you, baby? Oh, got a good one today. Listen, got 3 videos I got to show you, right? We got one. You got the lack of a badunkadunk decides to debunk herself. Comes off as a real a-hole, by the way. The second one, oh my god, it's her and rocket scientist extraordinaire. Oh my god, Mindy, you stupid bitch. I'm Sussex now. God, you're like, you know me so well. I'm Sussex now. I'm gonna tell you this right while the cameras are going. You stupid yacht, please. What the? How did? I gotta watch that again. I don't even know how that happened. And then, all right, we're gonna close this out with a proper, and I mean proper, English Michelin-starred chef who drops a very key line that I have been saying for years, and I mean proper. He's like, not better than this. He's like, hello, governor. Hello, my son. Oh no, he's better and good. He's your fucking little bit. Listen, let's get right into it. No, oh yeah. Don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit your notification bell. Turn that sucker on. Fire up that old notification bell, baby, and just let it rip it. You know what I'm saying? Also, I have a Patreon account. You can go over there. You can preview for free. Sign up. Maybe down the road you might want to join, but you might see a preview and be like, holy shnikes balls. By the way, if you do ever sign up, maybe I should do a whole video on this, but if you sign up there, you just, there's a button you click, you can go right from the beginning, you can see all of this gold, and there's so many skits and all this other stuff. Anyways, go check it out. If you go browse, be a browser. Listen, let's get into this. First video up on deck today, right? Sharkle Markle. This is rehashed now because of her honest story about being a latchkey kid, okay? Which I don't even think she knows what that means, to be honest with you. Latch does not mean hugging and hanging on everybody, Markle. All right. By the way, she comes off as a real asshole in this whole thing. All right, no offense. And I'm gonna say this. I'll say this in 2 seconds. Watch this.
Sophia, your pork was just so delicious, but unfortunately the yogurt sauce didn't really fit with everything else that we had going on the plate.
Okay, first of all, they're called components. If you're gonna be a judge, you gotta call them components. I know that because I watch Gordon Ramsay.
We know you put the wasabi candy in with the greens, but I think because they weren't able to cook down, we weren't able to taste that flavor. But I will say, I really enjoyed eating your food.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you so much for this amazing experience, and thank you for your feedback. Good job.
Okay, unconscious bias right there. Who should get rid of? Who should get rid of? The young lady of color. That's all I'm not gonna say anymore. Okay, unconscious bias. Markle, right there.
This dish reminded me of the kind of food that I grew up eating in California, like that real sort of farm-to-table, fresh, really simple.
Okay, couple things. First of all, what the vocal fry? This is from 2016. This is before she met H. Oh my God. This reminds me First of all, I can't tell you, I've watched all these Gordon shows, right? These cooking shows. And all these people, he'll say, make a dish that reminds you of somebody or what. And they're always paying homage. All these people are always paying, this dish is for my family, or this reminds me of my parents or my mom, or whatever the deal is, right? Never once have I heard somebody actually drop the locale that they were in while they said it. And she's like, when I was growing up in California. If you can get it between all the vocal fry.
Thank you. Bye.
This dish reminded me of the kind of food that I grew up eating in California, like that.
Grew up eating in California. I've seen so many people talk about this reminds me of my mom or my grandmother or, my dad or whatever the deal is. Never ever do I remember any of them talking about the actual place that they were having it in. It was always more about their family, but okay.
I'm from Prosser, Washington. I live on a farm full of cattle and lambs. And
oh my God, listen. So, do you have any baby lambs or baby goats? Because I would love to take them and make shoes out of them. Do you mind? Is that allowed? Let me ask. Listen, you little bitch. Am I allowed to take some of your baby goat skin, perhaps? I would like to fashion them into a pair of shitty designer shoes that I will ruin.
I actually show lambs or steers at the county fair. The sheep that I'm showing right now are...
She's like, I'm actually wearing baby goat right now. I have baby goat underwear, and I have baby goat socks, and I have baby koala bear shoes on. I haven't done a bad back, sleeve stack, broke back, baby koala bear tear, elephant ear, chocolate dip slingback in a long time.
Her name Romeo and Juliet.
Okay, so you're used to being judged.
Oh my God, I would love to make a pair of shoes.
Should we talk about your dish?
Yes, please.
I do think the meat is cooked really well and had a nice char and caramelization on it.
Thank you.
This is a bitch putting pretzels in a grocery store pretzels in a. You got no right to talk about anything.
But I was expecting a little bit more flavor from it.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Bravo.
Let's get to the next one. And she's getting ready to lay on some heavy cooking skills with the Kalinga Dinga Ding, right? And this is great. The tongue is just sticking out, you know what I mean? The tongue's trying to break free, you know what I mean? When you put it to this way, when you get, horse choppers, when you get a new set of horse choppers, you know what I mean? Or you're geeking out or you're tweaking out on stuff. That tongue's got a mind of its own. You know what I mean?
In the land of what kids love. Peanut butter jelly, cream cheese and sliced cucumbers. Would your kids do that?
Cream cheese and sliced cucumbers. Is that a thing? In this realm of what kids love. I mean,
Great. And we can do like an herb or chive cream cheese. And then ham and cheese, but we're gonna put them in a sweet shape.
She looks like she's almost bored with her own thing. She's like, my peanut butter. I don't know. Would your kids eat cream cheese? Cream cheese? Does that even sound good? Cream cheese and cucumbers? Really? I mean, ranch maybe. You know what I mean? A little Thousand Island possibly.
And then if
A little hummus. What's wrong with a little hummus? What are you unconscious bias again because you think Mindy Kalingaling might make a better hummus? Hummus? Huh? Hummus? Miss Sweater? Miss Sweater over the shoulder, boulder holder?
Have for our tea party a tiered tea tray, then at least suddenly we've created a world. So you can start wherever you want to
We've created a world. Our tea party.
go.
There's no I haven't seen the whole thing, but I'm assuming that there's no children here.
Follow.
What is it about putting sandwiches in tiers that makes them so much tastier?
Oh jeez. Oh my God. Mindy. Oh my God, bitch. It's because oh my God, Mindy, like seriously, shut it up.
Because it actually is elevated.
Do you like how Shiesty jumps up while she says it? It actually is. Watch me tiptoe.
Actually is elevated.
It's elevated, and I love it.
Okay, so let's do some thin
Those knife skills are bomb.
slices of cucumber.
Okay, so now
Let's find a shape that you like.
I'll do.
Heart,
I'm
circle.
gonna do a heart.
Yeah, great.
Did you?
Yeah, whatever, bitch. Yeah, it's great. Fine. I was gonna say heart because I have so much love in my life. Oh my God. Oh my God. And of course, you just grab a boring circle. Minnie, I'm trying to sell a show here, please. I can't get rich, stupid people to buy shit. You're picking circles. Boring.
You used to do this with your mom?
I mean, how much jewelry are these women draped in, for crying out loud?
Growing up, or is this something you kind of picked up on your own later?
I was a latchkey kid. So
Was Mindy trying to dig right on the mom thing? Think about it. If these two allegedly know each other and she knows something, she knows the fact that her mom was absent for 11 years or 29 years or whatever the hell it is.
Do this with your mom growing up, or is this something you kind of picked up on your own later?
I was a latchkey kid. So
I was a latch. Please. I had my own apartment. Oh my God. When I was like, I don't know, 10, I leased a little two-bedroom. Little two-bedroom deal for me. I just needed my own. I just needed my own space, Mindy. Please. I told my dad. I'm like,
I grew up with a lot of fast food and also a lot of TV tray dinners. It feels like.
Okay, now here's the other thing. Sharkle Markle has said previously that she had a thing about TV trays and Hungry Man dinners. And I remember I've done even skits on this. I was like, oh my God, I used to come home and I used to have a Hungry Man dinner because I was a hungry little man. And then I would watch Jeopardy. She said that whole spiel. Meanwhile, she's on Cook Jr. here. Cook Jr. over there. Said, oh my God, I grew up. Everything was in California. You stupid. And I was like, everything was like farm to table. And I was like, oh my God, is it coming like right from the farm? I'm like, are they going to stop and like, do things to it before? I'm like, oh my God, I'm not doing it.
Such a different time, but that was so normal with the microwavable kids' meals that had.
Is Mindy, is she trying to set the world record for, like, honey, it's bread. I'm pretty sure that thing is good.
Compartmentalized. Like, did you remember them?
The Hungry Man meals, and there's a little.
This genius here is explaining compartments on a Hungry Man dinner. Okay, brilliant. This is spellbinding entertainment.
Tiny compartment that has apple crumble in it.
Yes.
I thought
Yes! Oh my God, I can't fucking believe. Yes! Holy shit! Yes, that's it. That's my favorite. Oh my God, I could kiss you right now. This looks so appealing. Ugh.
were delicious as a child.
I grew up with that, watching Jeopardy, and having a lot of fast food.
What was your favorite?
I used to eat a lot of Pollo Loco.
Always been a fan.
Taco Bell extra hot sauce on the Mexican pizza.
Yes.
Wow, her choppers are zinging right here when she's talking. Look at that. A Mexican pizza. Oh. Look at this shit. Wow. She's got to think about El Pollo Loco. Oh my god! So, oh my god, extra hot sauce. Because I was such a rebel.
Sauce on the Mexican pizza.
Yes, I have the fire sauce.
Jack in the Box because my mom loved their tacos.
I don't think anyone in the world knows that Meghan Markle has eaten Jack in the Box.
Oh, so El Pollo Loco is just, that's just aces, right? She throws in a Jack in the Whack, right? No offense, in California, LA, or whatever, they got a Jack in the Whack. It's Jack in the Wax was Starbucks before there's Starbucks. It's like every other block there's another Jack in the Box. Okay, please. Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Were you asked to work on this series with Meghan?
I was asked last year by Netflix if I wanted to consult on a lifestyle program. They didn't go into too much detail to whom it was, but I already kind of knew who it was anyway.
Why didn't you take it up?
I felt that even if she produced a really great program, which I was quite sceptical of anyway, that I might get a little bit slammed for being a part of it, to be honest with you.
Amongst your colleagues and industry peers?
Not really. I just didn't like the idea of me showing her how to do something and then it kind of being forced and fake.
Yeah. So you...
I have a question for any of my UK friends. Is that a bit of Scouse dialect that I'm sensing here, or am I off? Let me know in the comments if you know.
You think whoever did eventually help Meghan would have had to have shown her how to cook and make recipes, and then she's passing off as her own?
Well, I imagine with a production company like Netflix would have 2 or 3 consultants.
Yeah.
They'll have a stylist, for instance, for clothes. She'll have
You look poor. You look broke ass.
They'll be given ideas what to do for food. And I just felt that, if she's going to do something herself, she should do something herself.
Look at Doria showing up late. She's like, please, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here with this bullshit anymore.
Netflix is obviously...
She's like, I tried to leave this kid. I left her for so long, and then, she started making money, and I'm like, well, better go make, nice, I guess. Poor guy. Probably this could be, what took him over the edge right here. We don't know.
Such a huge company.
Yeah.
They're going to surround it with quality people to make it look good, because at the end of the day, they're trying to chase the money and claw a bit of money back.
Well, you said no to the project, and you've watched bits of it now, and you've said it feels orchestrated, choreographed, boring. What's your take on it?
Well, I was asked by a national newspaper for my views and what I thought about it, so obviously I wasn't going to kind of make my own opinion on there without looking at it and watching it, and I honestly thought it was terrible.
What's so bad about it?
I think everything. The music's quite slow, it's quite lethargic, it's quite it's just painful to watch.
It is. I gotta agree with this guy. That music. Woody Allen's got that music, but there's it's a movie going on. You know what I mean? She's got that music, and it's just like there's nothing going on.
Watch, to be honest.
And you don't have to name drop, because I know A, you can't, and B, it's not your thing, but you've worked with lots of big names, and I'm talking mega names across the world of celebrity.
Yeah.
Like Hollywood A-list.
A-list.
Have you heard anything on the ground?
Eyelashes. I can't do his accent. It sounds Scouse to me.
Amongst those cohorts about this new show?
I haven't, no, but quite a lot of people have been quite...
Quite a lot of people... No, I can't do it.
Opinionated. People either like her or they don't. People, even if she did a great programme, people would judge her, either for her or against her. I've had quite a bit of slack myself for kind of going against the programme.
Oh, really?
A little bit.
Well, if not cooking then, just finally and briefly, where should Meghan turn her attentions to?
Now, this is the point that I want you guys to listen in on clearly here. This is the nail it to the wall point right here.
I think she should just go back to acting.
Yeah.
She's quite a good actress.
Yeah.
In real life, or in, obviously on screen, but...
In real life, folks, I have said that her greatest role is her bullshitting and pretending to be in love with that cornball simper. Oh, Blakesy, please, with all his, with everything, with the whole picture.
Although many of us would love to, including my 5-year-old son. Just finally, you of course cooked for King Charles.
Yes.
Any royal ambitions on the horizon or projects?
Well, I like to do the Trump.
You'd like to do the state visit?
I like to do the state visit, yeah. So, you know where I am.
Jameson, you could just get yourself down to KFC or McDonald's and just get loads of Big Macs in. And,
no, I've cooked
he's a massive fan of...
I've cooked for Donald before and he likes his food.
Yeah.
Loves you, baby. You're beautiful.